Greetings and salutations, Second Star Right, back with more Football Manager 23. This is actually the last episode of my Tottenham Hotspur takeover. Always bridesmaid, never bride when it comes to silverware, our lily whites. So I thought maybe I could try to make them more than mediocre and see what I could do in the first season on this new version of Football Manager 23. Last we were here, I had a disheartening loss to Porto away. They knocked me out 1-0, so I have it, on my back to succeed at home. But first, Man City comes to town. A 0-0 tie. Boring game, but we held Erling Haaland in check, which is no small feat in this game because he is a monster. Southampton in the FA Cup 5th round. We are able to beat them on penalties. Then Manchester United comes to town and another tie game. I don't remember this game at all. I guess there's nothing memorable about it. I had Sheldrup and Richarlison starting in place of Harry Kane and Heung-Sun Min, so that probably is a contributing factor to me not being able to muster any offense whatsoever. I guess it's just match congestion and the Champions League game coming up. I guess I just sacrificed for the good of the health of the team. I didn't even have Heung-Sun Min on the bench. Kane was on the bench, but I didn't bring him in. Match congestion. I had to rotate my squad, and it didn't work out for me in that case. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. Next. There we go. Here's Porto. Here's the round of 16 second leg. And as you can see, I come through with a 3-0 victory. Actually, a hard-fought victory. I know you can't see because my face is in the way. But 9 cards total. I had 4 cards before the 64th minute. And Porto came in with 5 yellows. So a hard-fought battle. At the 82nd minute, Dejan Kulusevski comes in with a really nice shot. Actually, all these shots are interesting because they all come kind of at the same location. So Loftus-Cheek to Kane to Basuma. Kulusevski cuts in right across the goalie's face into the far post. Clangs off the post and goes in the back of the net. Nice goal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek comes in. Davies brings it up the wing. Crosses it to Loftus-Cheek, who slots it right in between the goalie and the post. And that was the 114th minute. So 114 minutes extra time. And then right before time expires, Betancourt goes to Kane to Fofana, who makes a very similar play to what Kulusevski did earlier. And he slots it away and he gets himself on the score sheet. And gives us a nice 3-1 aggregate victory over FCP. Okay, moving on. I hate having to scroll down every time. I don't remember where I am. Okay, so here's the second leg. We beat Leeds 3-2. We beat Arsenal 2-0 in the FA Cup quarterfinal. See if there's anything interesting about this game. I don't really remember it. Bit of a demolition, I guess. They only had 2 shots on goal. We had 12. Granit Xhaka is kicked out at the 58th minute. So 2-0. All right, I'll take it. What happens after that? We have 4-0 victory over Fulham, a 1-0 victory away at Wolves, 2-1 victory over Leicester, and then we have Benfica. Benfica comes to our house first at the quarterfinal first leg, and again another 3-0 victory. So let's see what happens here. Heung-Sun Min is that striker. I guess Harry Kane. He might have been hurt. He's on the bench. But he's probably had really low condition. That's probably why I wasn't playing him. Sabitzer came in. He's playing on the wing in Heung-Sun Min's spot. But he managed to score 2 goals out of position, which is really interesting because he usually plays down here where Loftus-Cheek is slotted. Kulusevski with an assist. Basuma with an assist. Good game overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Benfica came in with 6 yellow cards. I guess teams that are playing is really tough in the playoffs. I guess they're trying to knock some more players out. And actually, they're successful. At some point, I lose Marcel Sabitzer for the year, which was unfortunate. Now I did have the good fortune though of Ave Basuma comes back. Rodrigo Bentancur gets back in health, so I do have people I can play. They don't quite do the same things that Sapister does on the team, but at least they are quality players that can step up when required. Okay, and then Crystal Palace, a 1-0 victory, and then a tie away on the quarterfinal leg, the second leg, a 1-1 tie. Not enough to turn it over, and I walk away with the aggregate victory again, 4-1. I lose in the FA Cup semifinal to Man City. I think this is another frustrating game. I hate not scoring. Young Sun Min is on the bench, or I just left him at home. Yeah, he didn't even make the bench. He's either hurt or out of condition. Kane is in there. Sheldrup did not live up to his star billing yet. I guess he's got a little more cooking to do in the oven. Dachshund Fofana didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, probably just too young here on the wings to play a big game against Man City. And how did Man City do? Holland again did not cause us any damage. Mahrez got an assist to Julian Alvarez, in the 86th minute. Ooh, I almost brought it to overtime, but did not. They were able to score me in the 86th minute and send me out of the FA Cup. Minor tragedy, but I don't know if I could have taken many more games. I was starting to hurt. The match congestion was really getting to me. Okay, and then Liverpool, nothing draw against Liverpool, who was right behind me in the standings too. I had to hold them off. So getting the draw, getting the victory would have set my mind at ease. Losing would have been disastrous, and getting the draw was at least it was the least I could hope for, and still stay ahead in the standings. 3-0 away at Brentford, 1-0 at Villa, and then Real Madrid. This is one of those games where if the score was reversed, I would have been livid, because I did not deserve to win this game at all. They had 27 shots on goal, 8 of them on target, a 3.11 XG. I had a .73, but I was the one who ended up scoring in the 77th minute. And we even had a penalty. Karim Benzema had a penalty saved by Jacquier. I barely even remember this happening, this event transpiring, but this would have put them ahead. Oh, look at that! Just stifles him, and Porto gets it out of bounds. What are the odds? But I will absolutely take it. And then, they just play on, guys, whatever. So saving that was amazing. Where's the rest of it? And then I scored. Young Sun Min looks like he scores in the 77th minute. I haven't watched this replay, so I don't remember exactly what happened. Hjorberg to Basuma to Richarlison to Youngmin Son. Got it right by. I will take it. And that was the away leg too. So stealing that victory away was just an awesome experience. Okay, and then 4-0 over West Ham. And this was the game where we sealed the Premier Division. So the last 2 games of the season, I was able to sit back and relax. We actually won the Premier League. We did it. Not a bridesmaid this time. We stayed ahead of Liverpool. I guess they must have not fulfilled their promise in the last couple games, because we were able to seal the deal with 2 games to go. Then Real Madrid. This was the moment of truth. Richarlison has assist to Young Sun Min, and Romero, I guess, scores a special teams play to put the game away. Let's see here. Really even game. We both had 5 shots on goal. They had all the possession, and that's usually my game. I'm usually playing a good possession game, but they outpossessed me. But Son's able to get it by the goalkeeper. And then, come on, where is it? Then Christian Romero. Yep. Oh, off a free kick. Oh, off a rebound from Eric Dyer. So that's just a lucky, just taking advantage of the chaos in front of the goalkeeper. Courtois just got confused, I guess, and wasn't able to stop that second shot. So a victory over Real Madrid, and we are on to the final of the Champions League, which is always nice to see. I will certainly take that any day of the week. Okay, that sets us up for a meeting with Inter Milan. Milan is who we meet in the final. So here's a victory against Real Madrid. We lose to Everton. Again, I'm playing all the subs. Kirikaburu comes in, Sheldrup comes in, Dacho Fofana comes in. I have Oliver Skip, Romeo Lavia, who I took on loan in the middle of the year. Yorwerg, I love him. He's great, but he didn't have a very good game. No one did. And Everton, who had the worst defense in the league, I guess stepped it up today, and everyone played awesome. I don't know what to tell you. They totally outplayed me. But that's okay. This is just trying to get some experience and get some rest in so that we can carry on to a 3-0 victory over Newcastle, where all those players before, who I said did not play very well, suddenly came in and played okay. Kirkaburu with 2 goals, Sheldrup an assist, Brian Gill even came in. I guess he was on tour with Spiral Carpets and then decided to take some time off to play some soccer. Romeo Lavia with an assist, Emerson Royal with an assist. Just a good game. Good way to end the season. That was our last regular season game before we played Inter Milan and emerged victorious. So we win the Premiership and we win the Champions League. So altogether a successful takeover of the Hotspur. And I barely made any changes to this team. So we'll see if, history bears out my results. I didn't do a whole lot to this team at all. Young Sun Min was able to score, and Ryan Sessegnon comes in and is able to score as well. So in the 14th minute, here comes Young Sun Min. What's he going to do? Young Min Son. I get that confused a lot. Young Min Son comes up. He comes up the flank. Just takes it by himself. Just curves it in around the goalkeeper. That's an amazing goal. Just beautiful. Beautiful. And then Sessegnon comes in at the 48th minute. And what does he do? Takes it from Porro. Basua takes it away from De Ketelaere, and Sessegnon just nails it from right outside the area, right past the goalie's near post. He'd probably be a little bit embarrassed about that. And then, in all fairness, Rafael Leao came in and scored a nice goal in the 77th minute to make things a little bit breathy at the end, let's say. A little bit breathy. Had some worries, but we were able to hold on and emerge victorious. That's a good first season. And like I said, though, I didn't do a whole lot to this team. I brought in depth. I didn't bring in any starters, except for maybe Sabitzer. I guess we could argue that Sabitzer was a starter, but he ended up being injured for the last quarter of this season. He had a bad injury. And Kane was out a couple of weeks, too. Let's look at my squad. Where is Harry Kane? Let's look at his form. Yeah, so he missed 3 games. He was injured against Real Madrid. So he was injured against the first leg in Real Madrid and missed the second leg. So we were fortunate to get out by the skin of our teeth there without our star player. Youngman's son, how did he do? He was just in bad condition here. He had a run of good games, but I did not select him to start these 2 games. He was I'm just resting him for the last 2 games of the season. And then who was Sabitzer? He got hurt badly. Reports form. Yeah. So he missed the first Real Madrid game, the second Real Madrid game, and the end of the season. And he was not, didn't have enough quality to start against Milan. He was just still low condition. So unfortunately, Sabitzer missed out the whole month of May and June, but he was integral to my team before then. He put in a lot of really good performances. Sabitzer did. So he was the signing of the season, obviously, and I would recommend him to just about anyone if you need some offensive spark from the midfield. He's an inexpensive, experienced person that you can stick on the team and go forward and move ahead. So a successful season. Harry Kane had 21 goals to lead, domestically, just in the Premiership. Kulusevski, 10 assists on loan. He has a $34 million release clause in his contract, his loan contract, which I will probably have to pick up, even though I have Asensio coming in. I think I'll still keep Asensio for depth because he's an excellent long-range player, Asensio is. Let's see if we can see his stats. I don't know if we'll be able to see him or not. No, where's my transfer center? Transfers. Asensio. Yeah, so he's got 18 long shots, 15 corners, 15 free kicks. He's just going to be really good on the perimeter. He's going to be really good with set pieces. So I'm looking forward to welcoming onto the team next year for free. So I will take that. I don't have anyone else. I don't know what else to do for next season, or if I'm even going to keep going, because I've pretty much proven that we can be successful with the Hotspur with just the minor level of adding depth, because they put everyone on loan. It was weird if I unfilter this, the people not at club. So many: Giovanni Lo Celso, Harry Winks, Joe Rodon, Jed Spence, Destiny Udogie, who I don't know why they lent him out. He could have really helped this year. Studio Reguilon, who I'm a huge fan of, but I understand that with Udogie coming in, I don't know what we're going to do with Sergio next year. Tanguy Ndombele, great player. I could have used him. Maybe if I had him, I wouldn't have gotten Sabitzer, and then maybe that would have been the difference. I don't know. But yeah, they have some great players on loan. So, and they gave me a budget of $64 million for next year, which seems like, you know what? I could have sworn they gave me $80 million. Why is it $64 million now? Oh well, I thought I had $80 million, and now it's down to 64. I didn't do anything that I remember, but. I have some guys I can sell, I guess, when they come back. I don't know. We'll see what to do. If you have any ideas of who I should, I have my eye on a couple players. But let me know if you have any ideas who I might be able to sign for the good old Hotspur next year. If I even pursue it, maybe I'll just pursue the transfer window because it's always fun to move into the next season. But I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed taking ostensibly my team. They're not really my team. I always liked the Hotspur because that 1 year I lived in London, they did really well. So they were kind of like, I adopted them. But it's been years since I've actually been a participant in Hotspur fandom. But still, I had a good time, and I hope you did too. Please throw a like, a subscribe, and a comment down below for the algorithm, and to hopefully make this grow a little bit. That would be nice because I enjoy doing it. All right. Okay, guys. Have fun. Take care. And I will see you next time. Bye.